management, and growth in leadership. Hi, let's talk about what real leadership in engineering management looks like. It's not just about hitting deadlines, optimizing sprints, or delivering projects. It's about helping people grow. A great manager isn't just measured by team output, but by how well their engineers develop, advance, and find fulfillment in their work. If engineers feel stagnant, unchallenged, or unsupported, they'll eventually look elsewhere. So, how can managers create a culture where growth happens naturally? First, the role of a manager isn't just about execution, it's about enabling success. Yes, delivering results matters, but great leaders don't just focus on work, they focus on people. Engineers should leave every role better than they started, with new skills, new confidence, and a clear sense of direction in their careers. If a manager isn't actively helping their team members grow, they're not really managing. They're just overseeing tasks. One of the biggest shifts in leadership is learning to coach rather than micromanage. It's tempting to step in, correct every little thing, and control every decision, but great managers resist that urge. Instead of solving problems for their engineers, they ask questions, provide guidance, and help their team develop their own solutions. It's about empowerment, not control. Delegation is another essential leadership skill. Too many managers hold on to work because they feel they can do it faster or better themselves. But in doing so, they rob their team of opportunities to grow. Effective delegation frees leaders to focus on strategy, while giving engineers the chance to develop new skills. If an engineer struggles with a task, the answer isn't to take it back. It's to help them through it. Growth happens in challenges, not in being shielded from them. Retention and growth go hand in hand. Engineers don't leave just because of paychecks. They leave when they feel stuck. If a company isn't providing opportunities to grow, whether that's through learning, mentorship, or tackling new challenges, engineers will naturally look for those opportunities elsewhere. The best leaders don't try to hold people back. They help them move forward, even if that means supporting their transition to another role. One common mistake managers make is focusing too much on fixing weaknesses instead of developing strengths. It's easy to get caught up in what someone isn't good at, but the truth is, engineers thrive when they're working in areas where they excel. Instead of forcing people to improve in areas that drain them, great managers help them double down on their strengths. A strong team isn't built on everyone being well-rounded. It's built on leveraging each person's unique talents effectively. At the end of the day, great leadership isn't about control, it's about growth. A manager's success is measured by how well their team members develop, not just by the projects they ship. So the real question is, are we leading in a way that makes engineers want to stay, learn, and grow, or in a way that makes them feel like they're just another resource? Let's talk about what actually makes an engineering team feel safe and productive. It's not just about having the right people or the best tools. It's about creating an environment where engineers feel comfortable speaking up, sharing ideas, and challenging assumptions. A great engineering manager isn't just a decision maker. They are a facilitator, making sure that everyone on the team can contribute, be heard, and grow. One of the simplest but most powerful things a manager can do is encourage open discussions. It's easy for meetings to become dominated by a few voices while quieter team members fade into the background. Creating space for everyone to speak, not just the loudest or most senior engineers, ensures that diverse perspectives are heard. A great way to do this? Call on people who haven't spoken yet and ask for their thoughts. Often, the best ideas come from the people who don't naturally push their way into the conversation. At the same time, talkative people need to be managed too. There's always that one person who has a lot to say, and while their enthusiasm can be valuable, it can also prevent others from contributing. Instead of shutting them down, managers can help them recognize when it's time to listen. A simple reminder like, "Let's hear from someone who hasn't spoken yet," can shift the dynamic without discouraging engagement. Another critical practice? Leaders should speak last. It's human nature. When the boss shares their opinion first, the rest of the team tends to follow their lead, whether they agree or not. By holding back and letting the team explore ideas first, managers encourage more honest, independent thinking. The goal is not to drive every discussion, but to facilitate an environment where engineers feel safe sharing their real thoughts. Healthy debate should be encouraged. Engineers solve problems best when they can challenge assumptions, critique ideas, and explore alternative solutions without fear of judgment. But here's the key. The focus should be on critiquing ideas, not people. If team members feel like disagreement is personal, they'll stop speaking up. Managers should set the tone by welcoming constructive feedback and modeling respectful disagreement themselves. In a remote or hybrid environment, watching for nonverbal cues becomes even more important. In an office, it's easier to notice when someone looks frustrated, hesitant, or disengaged. But on a Zoom call, not so much. Encouraging team members to keep cameras on when they're comfortable, paying attention to facial expressions, and checking in directly can help ensure that remote engineers feel just as included as those in the office. One common mistake I see is managers declaring that their team is psychologically safe. Saying this is a safe space doesn't actually make it one. Psychological safety isn't a statement, it's a practice built through actions over time. Engineers will only feel safe if they see that raising concerns doesn't lead to punishment, that all voices are valued, and that leadership genuinely listens. At the end of the day, good engineering management isn't about control, it's about trust. When managers focus on creating an environment where engineers feel safe, respected, and empowered, teams perform better, solve problems more creatively, and actually enjoy the work they're doing. So the real question is, are we leading in a way that makes engineers want to speak up, or in a way that makes them stay quiet?